Hey, it's Dakota-Raé and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm finally doing the third part of my horoscope series, which is the Cancerian Zodiac makeup look. Once again, I know I promised last time that I was going to get these up on time and it is now Leo season. You girls have been busy. I've got no excuses. I've just been really unmotivated and I've had a lot on. That's excuses. Wow, I said I wasn't going to make excuses. But we're back, hopefully. Hopefully I can get these back on track and get them up on time so y'all can feel inspired for your Zodiac month. But I've been really trying to like go around in my head of some ideas of how I wanted to present this makeup look, because in my rainbow, no, what was it, the week of colour Jamie's challenge, the Jamie Genevieve week of colour challenge, I did do an entirely blue look, which I will leave up here. But I kind of wanted to do a bit something different because I feel like that look didn't really, it wasn't my best, and I think it really didn't really go with my skin tone. I think it washed me out quite a lot, and I wanted to make something that was quite different to what I would usually do and a bit more polished, because I do feel like I fall into the trap of just constantly doing like 3-4 eyeshadow smoky eye look, and I really want to challenge myself to step out my comfort zone and try some things that I may not normally do. For my base, I'm just going to do as I normally do. I'm going to go in with the Revolution CBD Nourishing Essence Spray all over. For primer, as always, I'm going to go in with the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer. For concealer, as always, I'm going in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in Fair 1. I've been having a lot of breakouts lately, and as always, because I'm highly stressed all the time, but it was kind of one of the reasons why I didn't want to come on and do any makeup looks, because some of them you just could not hide. I mean, I've got scar in here from ones that I had maybe like 3 months ago, and I'm still, you know, using those spot patches that I tested a while back, and it's great because I can't aggravate the spot anymore. And I'm just going to blend that out with my fingers. Maybe put a bit too much on there. Foundation, I'm still going in with the Ordinary Serum Foundation because there's still a little bit left. I do have a new foundation, it has arrived, but there's still a little bit left of this that I want to use before testing out this new foundation. So I've been really trying to like wear my natural hair a lot more recently. I'm still trying to sort of oil train my hair because I have quite thin oily hair, so it tends to need wash like pretty much every day, which is really frustrating. You girls out there with thick hair, you are lucky. So this is like one day after wash, like I washed my hair yesterday and it already looks greasy, so that's an issue. But I'm just really trying to get used to wearing like my natural hair, because sometimes I just don't want to wear a wig, and sometimes wigs can be a little bit uncomfortable if you're wearing them for like 12 hours, you know. So I'm really tempted to cut and dye my own hair. Like, I think it was maybe like the week of lockdown, before the hairdresser's show, I went and got my hair cut and dyed, because I'd been growing it out for maybe like 18 months because I used to have a buzz cut. But you know, I'm not really feeling it. I don't think it's me. And I kind of want to give myself like a little shaggy fringe. And like a little baby mullet, you know. So I think that would look cute, but I also don't know if I trust myself enough to do it. But then I'm also like, well, if it goes wrong I can just shave it all off again, because I know I look cute with a buzz cut, so I don't know. I think as I've got older and as I've like tested out crazier hairstyles, I've just got like more comfortable with just having like, I don't know, like random haircuts. Like, I'm not really scared of like doing something and thinking, oh, what if it doesn't suit me? I just kind of do it, and then if it doesn't suit me I'm like, okay, well, I've learnt that. Like, I used to have like this high importance over my hair, and just, it was kind of like the thing that defined me, and if I didn't like my hair cut, like it would really dampen my mood and I'd feel like really bad about myself. But like now I'm just kind of like, well, if all fails I can just get a buzz cut again. And a lot of girls that have like came to me and said, oh, you know, like what was it like to have a buzz cut, or like I'm thinking about having a buzz cut, I'll always say to them, at least try it once, because honestly I think it really helped me have a better relationship with, I guess, myself, and sort of like how I felt about hair changed, because once I shaved it off it was like, okay, I don't have this one thing that's defining me anymore, and it's like more about how I feel about myself rather than I'm perceived, and sort of like coming to terms with like my definition of beauty rather than society's definition of beauty. Because having a buzz cut I felt the most beautiful, because I wasn't hiding behind this hair, and I know that can be kind of scary for some people, because I have pretty much had fringes all my life, and I think it's become like a safety blanket for me. It's something that I kind of hide behind, and I'm like, why? You know, I think we all have different sort of interpretations of what beauty is, and I think having a buzz cut helped me discover that and think that it's not just my hair that defines me, and having hair isn't what makes me beautiful, it's other things too. So I think it was just kind of like one of those like journeys of like self-discovery and like learning myself, and it was like really sort of, I guess, like it was kind of like an epiphany moment. And I'm just going to go in with the Revolution matte base powder and set my face. But I really, I don't know, I felt like I was more in tune with myself and like what was important to me, and I don't know, I feel like I'm going on a ramble here, but if you have never shaved your head, I recommend that you do at least once in your life, because it's so empowering, and you know, it's something that I look back on fondly, and you know, I did a few times. I think now I'm kind of like, okay, I've learned, you know, what there was to learn and feel with that hairdo, and I do feel like it was kind of one of like my defining moments of, I felt my most self and true self with a shaved head. I feel like everyone has their sort of defining hairstyle. So like my partner has consistently had half black and half blonde hair for maybe like 6 years or something. You know, he can correct me on this. And when people think of him, they think of him as like, oh, he's that guy with the black and white hair and piercings. So like I feel like sometimes we have like this defining hairstyle, and sometimes it just takes a while for us to discover it and find it. But I really enjoyed having my shaved head. But I think, you know, I enjoyed it, the time's passed, now I want to have kind of like live my rock and roll mullet fantasy, and that's something that I've been wanting for a really long time. So I'm like really determined to stop cutting my hair and grow it out, but I also feel like I kind of need to just do a little something to just help me get through this like weird growing out phase. Do you ever get that? Like when you've had like short hair for a really long time and like you start growing it, you go through this like really horrible like sort of ugly growing out phase. I feel like I'm kind of there at the moment, so just trying to get past that and do like little cute things that help me get past that and make it easier to grow out my hair, because it can be really annoying at times, and I'll be sat there thinking, oh, I have this hair in mind that I really want, but it's going to take me so long to get there, so how do I make my hair look cute now so I don't feel tempted to go and get it cut all the time and to just keep going shorter. So that's a challenge. I didn't realise this was going to turn into like a talking about hair situation, but here we are. I guess I can just put this as a talky get ready with me or something. Not that I'm going anywhere. Anyways, moving on, let's do my eyebrows. I've been really trying to like grow my eyebrows out lately as well. I think, you know, because we're all still kind of in, most of us are probably still in quarantine right now. I think it's prime time to just use the opportunity to like grow out our eyebrows and, you know, whatever, and just have like natural beauty. Grow those eyebrows back, go through the awkward growing out phases, and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with the Limecrime Bushy Brow in Smokey, just to add a little bit of thickness to my eyebrows. I'm really hoping that, I guess, whenever I say like normality, I don't really mean normality. I know that like after quarantine, like things are just not gonna go back to how they normally were, because, well, it wasn't working, and I feel like kind of quarantine has given us this kind of excuse to like make changes that were kind of needing to be done anyway, and you know, there's a lot of wrong in the world that needs to be addressed. So when I say go back to normal, I don't really mean normal, I just mean like when things get better and I don't know, like there's a bit more routine to things, because right now it's kind of chaotic. So when things go back to normal, I'm really hoping to just kind of do some little things to make myself feel better about myself. I really want to go and get my eyebrows microbladed. I think that'd be really cool, because I do like the shape of my eyebrows, but I feel like they could be a lot thicker, and I don't like having to draw them in. I don't think I do a very good job of drawing my eyebrows on. So it's something I've thought about for a while. I wouldn't mind getting them microbladed. I also want to start back at my laser hair removal. So I was getting my underarm hair laser removed for a while, and I think maybe I'd had like 7 sessions, and then obviously lockdown happened and they've completely grown back. So I don't know about that. I don't know if that's like normal. I mean, it was working for a while when I was going. I noticed a massive difference. And now that obviously I haven't been in like 5 months, it's completely grown back, and I'm like, is this what's going to happen when I like stop doing the treatments? Is it just going to keep growing back? So like, is it worth doing? I don't know. So that's something that I want to kind of like talk to sort of the beautician about, and see what that's all about, because I'm kind of confused, because I was going to start doing laser hair removal in other areas that bother me, but obviously I don't want to spend like, I think it's like £400 for maybe like 10 treatments, so I don't want to spend that money if it's not working permanently. You know, it's not 100% that your hair's never going to grow back, but my hair has grown completely back, so I'm a bit like, I don't know. So that's kind of bothering me, but we'll get past it. Just gonna go in with the Gosh Defining Brow Gel. Yeah, I feel like there's kind of this pressure to like come out of lockdown and have like a huge glow up, and I feel that pressure because I'm like, if I don't come out looking cute, what have I spent all of lockdown doing? Nothing. So I need to sort of dismantle that belief system and stop being so hard on myself, because, you know, just hurt my self-esteem. To start off with, I'm going to go in with the Prelude Chroma palette, colour Genesis, and I'm just going to go in with my finger, and that's going to be my base colour. I'm then going to go in with the Limecrime Birthday palette, colour Wrapped, and I'm just going to go in with my finger again and just put that right on top. So I've really been trying to get into astrology more. It's something I'm really passionate about, but I want to learn more about, because I feel like my knowledge is quite basic. You know, I was really trying to find out like what colours are actually associated with each sign, and it seems like it's kind of like there's no definitive answer. Like a lot of websites will kind of like differ from each other on sort of like what they believe, and I think from what I saw, Cancer was associated with like light colours like cream, silver, white, that kind of thing, but I've always associated it with like maybe not dark blue, but like definitely blues. So I'm gonna maybe try and like bring in some like silver tones and stuff, just to kind of correlate to what I guess the internet suggests, but for me, I really feel like I always associate the colour blue and sort of like sad colours. I don't know. So I'm then going to go back in with that same shade, and I'm going to sort of like buff it out and sort of like smoke it out up into sort of the top. Because I want kind of the colour to be concentrated here, and then like a very light smoke out in the top. I feel like that brush is kind of lifting a little bit of the colour off the lid. I don't know if you can see, so I might have to go back in there to concentrate the colour a bit more. So I'm just gonna pat the colour on. I'm not gonna push it out. I'm just gonna pat it on. I feel like it's kind of almost giving a little bit of a halo effect, which is kind of making me want to change my plan. But we're just going to carry on for now. I'm then going to go back in with the Prelude Chroma palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Seafoam, my finger, It looks like a bit of a topper shade. I don't know if you can see. I'm just gonna put that in the top there. It's kind of got like a hint of like green, like a greeny blue. As controversial as it is, I am going to go in with the Chroma palette just because I don't have any other silver shade that I want to use for this look. The money's already spent, they've already cashed the coin, might as well use it. It would be a waste to just throw it away. It was a lot of money, and honestly, I'm just here for the product. I don't want to sort of get in the mess of the people behind the product, so please no shame in the comments. But I am going to go in with Pallbearer in the, I don't know whether to go in the inner corner or create like a halo, because I feel like I always do like an inner corner highlight. So okay, we're gonna do a little halo eye, but I don't know if I should maybe cut the crease first. I'm gonna cut the crease first, ignore that. They're not even symmetrical. Okay, please don't ask me what that shape is, because I don't even know myself. Anyways, let's go in with Pallbearer, this top shade. And I'm going to go in with my finger just because it is quite a delicate shade. Very gently tap that on. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Like, is that cute or does that look kind of crazy? Because I don't even know anymore. Honestly, it's been like 3 weeks since I last wore makeup, so I mean, like, I don't even know if it suits my eye shape. I might go back in with a darker shade to make it look less crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with that dark blue shade again. Back in with the Prelude Chroma Genesis shade, so darken that up around that silver. I really don't know about this, you know. I don't know how I feel about this look. Maybe if I bring it into the lower line, maybe it won't look so crazy. Who knows? Let's just try. You know, whenever I go into these makeup looks, I never really have an idea in mind. I just kind of wing it. So these videos are never a tutorial, just me playing with a little bit of makeup and seeing how it turns out. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. We saved it. It's kind of cute. We're gonna roll with it. I think we're gonna roll with it. I just feel like it's kind of missing. I always want to go in the corners with a little something, but I feel like that's always my go-to, so I don't want to really do that, but I feel like there's something missing. Okay, I'm just gonna do some eyeliner and maybe that'll pull it together. Okay, I feel like that's done something. Just gonna put a little bit in the top as well. Kind of want to do a liquid liner, but kind of don't want to ruin it either. So we're gonna do it. It's fine. This is the NYX Professional Epic Ink Liner. This always makes me really nervous. I'm not gonna do a dramatic wing. I'm just gonna do a little bit to make my eyelashes look a little thicker. Okay. What did I say? What did I say at the start? I was like, I'm just gonna do a little eyeliner. Now I've took up like like 80% of my eyelid is eyeliner. I mean, is it cute? Is it cute? We're gonna have to roll with it. It's too late to go back now. For mascara, I'm just gonna go in with the Revolution Blowout High Volume Mascara with Cannabis Sativa. I love this mascara. I think a lot of times when I get a new mascara, I don't really get on well with it. I think it can be quite watery. And then it's usually like after a month or so of using it when the mascara kind of starts to dry out, then that's like optimal kind of like mascara for me because it's not clumpy and it's not watery. But this is good from day one and I really like it. I'm also going to put some on the lower lashes as well. I mean, honestly, my intention for this look was to be quite like light and airy, and it's just been quite like dark and dramatic, but you know, I think it still looks cute and I still feel like it kind of channels the same energy that I was going for. I am going to just warm this face up a little bit with the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder in shade Fuji, and I'm just going to dip in with both equally to warm up the face. I think it's kind of hard to see because I've got a little bit of rosacea at the moment. Highlight, I do want to use that Seafoam shade from the Prelude Chroma palette again, just because I feel like it has like a nice blue tint to it. I don't want to go overboard, so just a little. For lips I want to keep it quite basic, so I'm going to go in with the NYX lip pencil in shade Peekaboo Neutral. And for lips I'm going to go in with the Gosh Antique lipstick. It's my favourite. To set it all in place I'm going to go in with the Hyaluronic Fix setting spray. So this is the finished look. Is it different to what I normally do? No. But is it cute? Yeah! I like it. This halo eye is giving me life. It's cute. Bit darker than I anticipated, but it's fine. I think it's okay. I feel like it still kind of channels the same energy that I was going for. Yeah. I know that I am late to the game. I know it's Leo season, but it's here now. You know, maybe in a year's time you can look back and be like, hey, you know, I can do this for Cancer season, whatever. Like I said, I'm not a beauty guru. This is just a little bit of fun, me just playing with some makeup and trying to come up with some different concepts. Sort of more of a way to challenge myself to do different looks and just get more comfortable with makeup and try new things. Leo season is literally right here. Can't promise this one will be up on time for Leo season, but I'm gonna try, okay? Promise I'm gonna try. I do actually have an idea for that. I'm really excited, so please stay tuned for that. My next video might interest some of you. It is a bathroom makeover video. I've just got a couple little bits that I need to do to finish that up, but it will be up soon, so subscribe if you want to hear from that. And yeah, comment down, let me know what you think about this look, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.